Doing some research and I actually found that female athletes can perform or run better when they're on their period. Me personally, I noticed that I run a lot better when I'm on my period, and I'm going to be reading you guys like the science behind it. So I already knew a bit of this because I was a kinesiology major before, but basically right before you get your period and during your period, your estrogen levels and your progesterone levels are both low. Your estrogen levels are lower, so that actually helps you perform better. Lower progesterone means that you're less sluggish and less bloating, and your body may regulate to temperature better, and you can feel lighter or more locked in. Again, this can happen to some women and not all women. It all depends on how your body regulates hormones when you're on your cycle. It depends on how your body handles hormonal shifts, and that can affect your energy, pain perception, and motivation, but it's not the same for everyone. So this is my personal experience, and I just wanted to get the research behind it. So if you're like me and this happens to you when you're on your period and you perform slightly better, then let me know. But the catch is it's never before my period. Always before my period, I feel terrible, but when I'm actually on my period, I feel really good. Some research also suggests that muscles may use oxygen more efficiently during early menstruation, which can help endurance for certain athletes. Although this feeling is not universal, others can feel tired, crampy, dizzy, or low energy, but both are totally normal. I notice that when I'm on my period, I definitely am more fatigued or tired, but I notice that my legs, it's more in like my legs just feel better. I notice that this feeling only happens like in my legs, and since your progesterone levels are lower and your estrogen levels are lower, that means testosterone could be more apparent. And I noticed that for me, and I noticed that just my legs feel so much better. Even though if like my physical body is maybe like slightly more tired, I noticed that my legs feel better, if that makes any sense. But I've had some of my best races when I'm actually on my period. It's just when I'm before my period, I feel like crap, but when I'm actually on it, I feel like pretty good, other than being like slightly tired. Your body can also release endorphins during your period, which are natural painkillers that can make discomfort feel more manageable, like when you're pushing during a race, running feel mentally easier, and you're able to push through fatigue. I noticed that for me, I'm able to push through fatigue a lot. I'm also someone who gets really bad cramps, so aside from the fatigue and the cramping, you just take Advil for that, and I can perform just fine when I'm on it. Let me know if this is a universal experience, if you experience this, like you perform better when you're on your period, or if you perform a lot worse. Let me know in the comments.